Sound good?
Like it?
Cool. Boss, ready? All right. Okay. Are we recording? Yeah. Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Kyle Garza, your host today.
And I'm your co-host, Don Trimble.
And I'm your co-host, Nick Busta.
And today we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the subject of the other jobs that we've had prior to becoming teachers. So I'll go first with this one because I don't have too many titles under my belt. My very first teaching job was actually at a tutoring center that was aptly named the Tutoring Center.
Okay, I know that. Is it
Really
local? 'Cause I
clever.
think I might know this one.
I think it was like in Ventura
Okay.
I think you were tutored there.
back in the day. No, he's not. How old, are you older than I am?
How old are you?
29.
Okay, I'm 33.
Okay.
33?
So,
Yeah.
no, you tutored me then.
There you go.
So the first job I had was the tutoring center. It was my first exposure into like education and seeing what I was going to do with my life pretty much. I taught a kid how to read, and it was like in kindergarten. I taught a kid algebra in like high school. Okay. So I had quite a range of students basically, reading, writing, and arithmetic basically. Job I had after that was working at a country club. I was doing banquet serving for weddings.
Wow.
Wedding setup, table setting, food service.
Yeah.
This is why you dress so nice.
It's probably a part of that because I learned how to tie a tie
Well,
from that
yeah.
job.
Oh, sure,
I literally never tie a tie prior to that position.
Isn't that a lot of manual work to be doing in a certain tie?
It was. It's you get really sweaty working from like 6 to 2 a.m.
I honestly thought you were saying, isn't that a lot of manual work to tie a tie? And I was like,
No,
dude.
that's not as difficult. If that is difficult, we need to talk to you about how that works properly. So that was my second job, and then my third job that I had that was just sort of getting by while I was in college was at Hollister, but not in the way that you probably think of Hollister when you think of like, oh, you worked at Hollister.
Right.
Were you like modeling out there, not wearing a shirt or anything like that? The job title was called Impact.
Everyone thought that.
No, absolutely not. No, I don't have abs. I have an ab. So Hollister had this title called Impact, and it was just a fancy way of saying stock. So basically everything I did was just sort of scanning things in the back, folding clothes. Occasionally I came out to like put things on the floor and interacted with the human being. And that was,
I'm on the Impact team.
yeah, it was
it
was not as exciting as it sounds basically.
fair enough.
So those are my three like major jobs I had prior to becoming a teacher.
Okay.
See, I feel like so jealous. Retail, man, one of my first jobs, Panera Bread. I grew up in Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay. When Panera Bread hit Sioux City, Iowa, people were like, "This is awesome! We love it!" And worst idea ever. Like I was sitting there doing food service, going, "Please, like I wish I could fold things right now," because I remember scooping soup,
Okay.
going, "This is hard." Burning myself, going, "I just want to fold things right now." I
Dude,
know.
okay.
Terrible decision, right? Because the first jobs you usually have are what? They're where your buddies are.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
for sure.
work
Yeah,
with you, right?
Yeah.
Hated that job. I think I quit after the after the lady had me clean the ceilings.
What?
Yeah, like it was. I don't know.
Because you're tall?
And it was always like, I'd be like, I'm about to clock out, and she's like, "Did you clean the ceiling?"
Oh,
and I
that's
was like,
heightest.
"You joking?" Oh, like I'm done.
That's lame.
So I'll bounce over you. What was
How long?
it-
Wait,
what
how
are
long
yours
were you
Sunday?
there?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
No,
man.
come on.
I made
Seriously.
it through the school year, and my mommy was like,
Okay,
"You gotta."
that's
Did you say my
respectable.
mommy? Or did you say my mom?
I know. I totally said my mommy. I still
Okay,
call her
yeah.
mommy. Is that okay?
That's
Do you?
respectable. That's respectable.
Yeah.
She made me go to the end of the school year, and I'd say maybe a school year, maybe a solid school year.
No, that's a
Like
good
during
chunk of time.
Yeah, during school?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Like, that's
Yeah.
that is a whole nother level.
Yeah. You
So,
think?
yeah.
Did
absolutely.
you have a job while at school?
No, that's the thing. So, I mean,
Huh.
like, kind of in college, but just for a few months. It didn't last too long.
See, and I quit consecutively. I went to right after that. I was actually at Papa John's, and I kind of got
So
it.
you've been all over food service.
Yeah, but that was a week. I was
okay.
there for a week, and honestly, I don't have any proof here, okay? And I'm not gonna get anybody in trouble. I'm not gonna tell you the chain, but I thought people were stealing, man. Yeah,
Oh.
like I got
At a
totally weirded
different
out.
place, or you're
Yeah.
saying Papa John's?
At a Papa John's, like where I was at, like
What do you
it
mean you're
just
not
seemed
naming?
like the
Oh, you're not- I get what you're
managers.
saying.
Okay.
They were like
People.
they were bros, man, and like I was weirded out.
Yeah.
And plus I was answering phones day one, so no go. But the
lame.
best job I ever had, this other than being a teacher for sure, was working front desk at the Holiday Inn downtown Sioux City.
Wow.
You see every thing.
I'll
this is a tip
bet.
to anyone, right?
Okay.
I wish I worked at a Holiday Inn still. Like, I
Why?
wish. Oh,
Just the people that come in?
well, the perks, man. I can stay anywhere in the world. I think it was like $30,
What?
and it's like any chain related.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's huge.
everybody's gonna, dude. Applications are gonna go up after this
Right.
podcast at
For
all
sure,
Holiday
for
Inns.
sure.
Yeah. But I don't know. Just the weirdest stories came out of working at the Holiday Inn. Just you see everything.
Okay.
Everyone from all around the world,
Uh,
even to Iowa, come in
yeah.
there, and it was just a good time. It was a good time. Front desk, Holiday Inn. See it
That
all.
tone makes me be like, okay, you gotta. There should be like a whole episode dedicated just like that, just rapid fire them.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
No, honestly, that's how I feel. Like, it was just constant. It was constant jobs, and honestly, like, I think the awesome thing about a first job is really like getting in a position where you like understand management and mismanagement.
Okay.
Mismanagement is awesome. It makes stories.
Yeah.
True.
Love it when you have a bad manager, right? Because you got to cover. I remember the
Yeah.
alarms just going off all the time, and me figuring out, oh, the same thing that blows out like the keyboard can blow out the fire alarms, and then the fire department doesn't have to come, and I'm like running around like, "Ah!"
That's quality.
Right? Yeah, I love.
I don't know if I had mismanagement like that. Like mismanagement
Really?
where I was like the rule that you are not allowed to fraternize with your employees,
Okay.
and our managers were out with us like all the time.
Okay, got it.
I don't have to name them, so we just had great times together.
Okay.
Like it was cool chilling
Yeah.
with them. Actually, I think I understand why you're not supposed to do that because by getting to know them, I was able to work more hours. I think.
Yeah.
Just you get scheduled more often if people know
okay.
you and they can
Yeah.
like have a sense of like who you are outside of just like the employee that works from 9 to 5 kind of thing.
Yeah.
You had an in.
Yeah, that
You
helped.
learned that early.
That helped a lot.
Is it all about who you know?
It was for me other than Hollister. It was the tutoring center. It was I knew a gal that worked there. The food service that I worked in, I knew a gal that worked there. So every one of those. Hollister was the first one where I just needed work somewhere. And I
Sure.
just literally walked from one end of the mall to the other.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
yeah.
saying, do you guys
Yeah.
have applications or are they online? And it's just one after another going through those.
There's something
Gotcha.
about that persistence too. I remember Panera Bread. Like, I hadn't had a job.
Yeah.
I'm like getting really offended. I'm like, why are they not calling me back? Like, what am I doing wrong here?
Do you realize who I am? Do you know
Yeah.
how tall I am? I can clean all of your ceilings.
all of your ceilings all day. And my bro gets a job day one. So I remember that's how I got the job too. I just went in.
Yeah.
And I knew like where the manager, she'd always come out with the the coffee makers like every morning. She's like popping them out, and I stood there one day. I was like waiting. I'm like, give me a job. Panera Bread.
What are you doing?
Like
I've been waiting here.
I guess I learned a lesson in persistence, but I really wish I hadn't done that. It was
Fair enough.
terrible. It was
Fair.
terrible, yeah.
That's fair. What's your Nick?
Okay, so let's see. First job was they're called courtesy clerks at grocery stores, but I was the
Bagger?
bag boy. I was the bag boy.
That's like
Yeah, bag boy
This is a
and
technical term.
getting the carts, and so
Cool.
back up in the Bay Area.
We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You make
Yeah.
the world go around.
See, this was back when we had the plastic bags and
yeah, I
paper,
remember.
and
We
so-
were destroying the environment.
Yeah, there,
Yeah,
there it is.
polar bears were drowning.
That's absolutely right.
I remember that.
And I was the man when it came to plastic bag filling. Oh my gosh, like I could. I was. Just,
There's a skill to
I
this.
was requested.
This is a special skill.
requested by the cashiers, and I'm like, that's right. But it was, oh man, it was hard work.
Gotta
Especially-
take pride in anything.
I did. I
love
really
it.
did. But it was just hard. That was I mean, I got a lot of experience about being patient. There for sure.
Bet.
What else did I do? I
People
worked-
like rushing you.
Yeah, yeah,
constantly.
yeah.
You
How
rush,
were
like,
people when they
let's
came
go,
through?
Let's go.
Oh man, how would they be? They would be like, they want a paper. No plastic. No, that kind of thing, going back and forth. Or I did do
cares?
the. Oh man, this is also a life skill. Is
You
realizing.
get it all in the bag, and they're like, they say it.
wait, no, yeah.
It's like, oh no, wait, the turtles. They'll choke on these somehow. You'll throw them in the ocean and then they'll die.
This is when you try to sell them on it, right?
Right. The worst though
You're
was
the
when,
reason that California is the way it is now, man. You did this.
because I was so fast.
We
I'm just saying. So.
we don't
Way to
offer
go,
bags
Nick.
because
You ruined
of
it for everybody. You
Yeah,
try
that
hard.
was. But then there was that instant where, at the corner of your eye, you have to greet the customer. You got to say, like, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Sure, sure.
And then when you say good morning, sir, and they go, I'm a lady, and there's
Uh,
no backing out of that
yeah.
one. You're just like,
There's
okay,
no, like, oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
right on.
You can't get around that. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just.
there's
sorry.
no way to backpedal.
Mm-mm.
I thought you were a
can't.
Patrick, and actually you're a Patricia.
You totally can't.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
rough. Yeah, especially when it's like during a rush and there's like 300 people around you. That's not fun.
Ugh.
So you find
Well, yeah.
that greeting though. Like, have you guys found yourself going back to this? Like, I can still in my sleep. I'm like, it's a great day at the Holiday Inn. This is Don. How may I help you? And like, it just flows. like I come back to this.
I don't know if I had anything like that. I don't think I ever was trained in the formal Hollister greeting, which was probably something,
Okay,
really
you were in the
cheesy,
back.
like, "Hey, welcome to summer." And you had to say it in that voice too, because that was the stereotype
so
you had
good.
to fulfill.
It's so good. Yeah, so that was my first thing, and then I worked at Staples. I used, what did I do? Like sold office supplies, and then I graduated up to being able to sell business machines, printers, copiers, that kind of thing.
Wow.
And so, that was big stuff.
Wow.
And so, big time. I was also a sales manager at a bicycle shop. I feel bad for that bike shop because you think that being a manager, you should know like how to manage anything at all. I mean, it was.
So you've been thrust into like leadership positions.
Yeah, thrust would be the right word.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really young. I didn't know what I was doing. I feel bad.
Like I'm
really.
not qualified.
Yeah,
What's happening?
I mean, yeah, like if I made the cut, that's just shows you what the competition was.
They
Sure.
needed you.
So
Was this also just you knew somebody and that's how you got it?
it was kind of like a series of unfortunate events that kind of put me into that position. So I knew the job, like what the basic tenets were of the job, and so then they put me in it, and then it was just a rough situation. It's one of those things where it's like, you think, I love cycling, I love people, I can make this work.
Sure.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
And so, it just that didn't end well. I would need like half an hour to talk about that one, but that being said, like I am so glad that I'm a teacher because
For real.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Well, see, and I guess this is my question to you too. Both of you guys. This is all I'm thinking about is, did you guys ever like mess with the customers? Because I think I had jobs way before I should have. Like they're like, you're front desk manager on duty, and I'm like,
No.
Oh, it's so bad, Don.
I have power.
No. Well, so tutoring?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's
You're like, no, really, no.
Like this letter makes a buh sound, and it's like you taught the kid how to read wrong. Like that's really messed up. Hollister also, heck no. People in retail, like customers in retail, there's just something inhumane that comes out of everybody when interacting with people in clothing stores. Like you forget that they're people.
That's sad. That's bad.
But
So
you even
I would
saw
never.
that?
I would never. Oh, absolutely.
what?
All
How?
kinds. I don't know. It just you'd see it around occasionally on the floor. Just people, acting the way they do. And same thing with food service. I was never going to be that guy that like would spit in someone's food or something like that.
Right.
Oh, no.
Like there's a definite line. Okay, but like all I'm thinking about is this moment. Like I had a friend, he's a bellman, at the Holiday Inn.
Okay.
I seriously still want this job in Sioux City. And I remember him coming back and he was like, "Hey, I'm in this psychology class at school and I have to do a social experiment. Let's like make this happen." And you guys know on the back of like gift cards how they have that weird like sticky gooey
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah. And you peel it off.
And I'm sitting there like listening to him thinking, and I'm like, you got to do an experiment. By the end of the night, I have what I think looks like an oversized big honking like boogie, right? And I stick it right. I have no pride. I stick it in my nostril. This is like a daily.
Don.
This is what we do. People would walk in, and it's a great day at the Holiday Inn. How may I help you? I'm doing it
And
with
you're
like
just testing to see if they'll actually.
I want to
react.
see if somebody's gonna be like, "Hey man, like, you got something right." And most people, swear, most people would walk in, they like walk in, and first they see it, they see it, they're like, oh, and then instant, they're like, like I want one room. I don't care
Trying
what
to
size
avoid
it
eye
is.
contact.
I don't care how many
and-
beds, right? But I definitely, it was at every job pretty consistently. I should have gotten fired really
Oh
early.
my gosh.
It's like I thank God I'm a teacher. But I find myself like in that same role of like, like I know, I know I have to do certain things right, but man, you got to use your power in any job, right? You got to like,
with great power.
there's only
comes
one dude
great
that night that called me out too.
responsibility.
Only
Really?
one dude, yeah, and he just called me out too. Like,
Wow.
his wife slapped him too.
Good for him. Good for him. Well, that's it for this episode of 10 Talks. Until next time, we'll say once again, we love you guys. See you soon.
Like
Take care.
See ya.
Cool.
Cool.
How's that for one?